Hey, so blink-182 are a band, and they're one of my favorite bands, one of the most impactful bands in my entire life. Like, easily the most important band in my life is blink-182. And I just wanted to talk about them today. So I decided I'm going to rank their albums. And I hope you enjoy. Leave a comment on your ranking, and like and subscribe, please. Now, in ranking all the albums, I'm gonna try and keep each album listing as a 23-second long clip, so it doesn't I don't just overstay my welcome and go on a little rant about each album, because it could take an hour if I was to talk about each album individually. So I'm gonna try and keep it to 23-minute or 23-second segments at most. So starting off with Fly Swatter, and Fly Swatter is more of a demo than it is an album, but I'm going to count it anyways because it starts off the alphabet theory and is more of an artifact and one of the most important, it's the start, it's the foundation of the band, really. You know what I mean? This is Mark, Tom, and Scott, just out of high school, just in high school. Oh God, I don't know. Next is Buddha. I love Buddha. I love the album artwork for Buddha, the remastered or the edited version from Kung Fu Records. At least I really love this. But yeah, starting off with Carousel is so good. 21 Days is amazing. Reebok commercial, Toast and Bananas. The Girl Next Door is my favorite song on that. Next is Cheshire Cat. I love the Alice in Wonderland reference. And the picture is very iconic. The band is still Mark, Tom, and Scott. Scott, Mad Dog Rainer. Tom, May I Check Your Prostate DeLong. Mark, Mr. Take Advantage of Your Goat When You're Not Home, Hoppus. And I really just put this on above Buddha because of Bandwell Balls. So, for the next spot, I put California Deluxe, which I'm counting California Deluxe as its own album because it has so many tracks on it. And I feel like I'm regretting that already, putting it so low, because this is pretty stacked. 6-8, Misery, Hey, I'm Sorry. But it does have Can't Get You More Pregnant on there, which is not my favorite, and Bored to Death Acoustic is just Bored to Death Acoustic, but it's really good. But next is Neighborhoods, and I'm counting Neighborhoods Deluxe as the only official version of Neighborhoods, because the other one without it just doesn't feel right to me. And it's just the one I go back to the least. After Midnight is one of my favorite songs by Blink, and just on returning it, it's just it's lacking the fun, the heart, and they all recorded in separate studios for this album, and it just felt like it, So the next one is California Proper, and again, I'm regretting ranking this one so low. Cynical, Bored to Death, She's Out of Her Mind, Los Angeles, Sober, Built This Pool, No Future, Home is Such a Lonely Place, Kings of the Weekend, Teenage Satellite, Left Alone, Rabbit Hole, San Diego, The Only Thing That Matters, California, Bohemian Rhapsody. So fucking good. I would probably leave Bohemian Rhapsody off though. Oh, I should have also mentioned that those albums have that California has Matt Skiba on it. The next one is Dude Ranch, and Dude Ranch is really fucking good. Pathetic, Dick Lips, Apple Shampoo is one of my favorite songs ever made. Emo, Josie, a Star Wars song called A New Hope, and it's still got Scott in it, and they have really goofy energy on this one. Ending with a dog. This one's going to be controversial on how high I ranked this, but 9 is the next album, and I feel like it just sounds like great production. The modern production of this album is just so good to my ears, and I think there's some good songwriting on here too. Although it is fairly depressing, especially for a Blink-182 record. They didn't even tour it. They toured Enema of the State when this record was being released, so yeah, I feel like it was too depressing to tour. But anyways, next is One More Time Part 2, and I'm counting it as its own album because of how much material is there. And Cut You Off and All in My Head, Can't Go Back, some of Blink's greatest tracks. And it's really close for One More Time Part 1 and 2 for me. The difference is just 1 point. And yeah. Next is One More Time Part 1. And it has really great songs on here, like Anthem Part 3, One More Time, and More Than You Know. More Than You Know being my favorite one on this record. It is lower than the rest because it, but okay, listen, it's got the reintroduction of Tom DeLonge after Matt Skiba, and that just felt so fucking good. Not that Matt Skiba was bad, it's just after that is Enema of the State, and Enema of the State is the record that introduced the world to Travis Barker, and I guess it introduced the world to Blink, really. But this is the first record without Scott Rayner, which is sad because, you know, Scott Rayner is like he's a really good drummer, but Travis Barker just blows him out the water. And this is some of the best pop punk record. This is one of the best pop punk records of all time. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is next, and it's just a fantastic record. I feel like they improved on what they were doing with Enema of the State for me. Enema of the State feels more like a movie, where this feels more like real life, and that's why I'm awarding it like a higher position on the chart for me. Every Time I Look For You is one of my favorite blink-182 songs, and the fact that they might play it on this tour is just really great, and I'm stoked. Next is the Mark, Tom, and Travis Show, and it is just the Enema of the State, Dude Ranch, and Cheshire Cat songs done to perfection with like the best, the stupidest jokes in between every single song, and they're playing so much faster than they do on the records. It's like definitely a marvel to listen to, and the album artwork is just insanely great and like wonderful. Next is the untitled self-titled, which is number 1, baby. And it's number 1 just because I feel like they have the pop punk songs you love, like Feeling This, but just like done with like this experimental nature, like, you know, that they weren't really like doing on the other records. And I feel like this like shaped culture, like definitely. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave your list in the comment section down below. Feel free to like and subscribe if you feel like doing that. Thanks so much for your time, and I hope you have a great day ahead of you.